Instant ramen is boring, so today I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can take the humble instant ramen and turn it into something special. And I'm going to be sending all 3 of these recipes to you completely for free by email if you sign up for my newsletter. The link's in the description and my recipe website is coming soon. Let's make some ramen. First, we're starting with what I'm calling easy as instant ramen because as the name implies, this recipe is easy as to make. Now, I posted a recipe where I upgraded Queso's super basic ramen recipe. I just added a couple of things, used a different cooking technique, and people acted like it was the most complicated recipe on planet Earth. This one is much easier than that, and if you can't make this recipe, then I don't know what to tell you. It's really easy. Start with whatever flavor of instant ramen you want for this. We're using the flavoring packet in this recipe, and it will obviously influence the taste of the final dish, so choose one that you like. You're gonna start by adding your noodles to a microwave-safe bowl along with 1 to 2 cups of water depending on how much broth you want. Microwave on high for 4.5 to 5 minutes, and I know my microwave is dirty. Mind your business. While that's cooking, add 2 tablespoons of mayo. I recommend using Kewpie mayo, 2 teaspoons of minced garlic, and the ramen seasoning packet to a separate bowl. When the noodles are done, carefully remove from the microwave and ladle in some of the hot ramen water with the mayo, garlic, and seasoning packet and continuously whisk until everything is combined and a creamy sauce is formed. To use less dishes, you can do this in the same bowl as the cooked ramen, but the sauce comes together a little better this way and it's a little less messy. Add the sauce back to the cooked ramen and gently mix to combine. Top your finished ramen with some toasted sesame seeds, chili oil plus some of the chili crisp, and the optional green onions. These are optional. Don't yell at me in the comments about having to prep something. You don't have to use them. They just look pretty for the video. And look how easy that was. I present the easiest instant ramen. Let's try it. So delicious, so much better than your regular instant ramen with just a few ingredients. The green onions are optional. I just added them because they look pretty for the YouTube thumbnail, to be honest. You don't have to add those. You can use this as a base to upgrade your instant ramen. It's creamy, it's a little spicy from the chili oil. It is 10 times better than just throwing your instant ramen in with the seasoning packet. So on to the next. If I land this tech deck trick, you gotta subscribe. Deal? You know what to do. This next recipe might be a sin in some households, but I just don't care. I'm really excited to try this one. Mac and cheese instant ramen. Now, I know this technically isn't mac and cheese because we're using ramen noodles and not macaroni noodles, but you get the idea. Come on. Start by cooking your noodles according to package instructions in salted boiling water. Also, I apologize about the blown out footage. I'm still learning my camera settings. My bad. When they're done, reserve about a half a cup of ramen water and strain the rest. I forgot to strain the water, so my noodles sat in water for a while and fell apart. Oopsie. Next, melt the butter in a pot over medium-low heat and add the flour. Constantly whisk until the flour turns a light golden brown and becomes fragrant. This is called a blonde roux, and it's going to add flavor and make that cheese sauce extra thick with 3 C's. Add in the milk, heavy cream, all of the American cheese, half of the cheddar, half of the Parmesan, and the ramen seasoning packet. I also added some black pepper to mine. Continuously stir until the cheese sauce has melted and your cheese sauce turns into, well, a cheese sauce. Add a splash of milk if it's too thick or little bits of flour at a time if it's too thin. Add your cooked ramen back in along with a little bit of your reserved pasta water and stir or toss to combine. You know it's done when the noodles are coated and it sounds like good Transfer to an oven-safe bowl or dish, and optionally you can top it with the rest of the cheddar, Parmesan, and breadcrumbs and broil in the oven until the cheese is melted and beginning to turn golden brown. When it's done, use oven mitts and carefully remove the bowl from the oven, and I added green onions to mine because it looks good and this is a ramen mac and cheese after all. Normally I'd use chives, and isn't she beautiful? Mac and cheese instant ramen. This is the one that I was most excited to try. The noodles kind of fell apart. I think the cheese sauce was too thick, but it still looks really good, so let's try it. So adding the cheese and the breadcrumbs on top and broiling it is optional. I would recommend it because if you don't, you're missing out on some texture, but that is really, really tasty, almost exactly what you would think. And I really like the addition of the ramen seasoning packet. Give it a try. And finally, I'm going to be trying and rating a viral TikTok ramen recipe. It looks promising, it looks kind of good, but I have no idea. I've never tried it. Let's find out. We're starting again by cooking our ramen noodles in salted boiling water according to package instructions. Please salt the water. This seasons the noodles and improves the flavor of the final dish. And when they're done, reserve about a 1/4 cup of ramen water and strain the rest. You can also optionally microwave them just like we did for recipe number 1. In a skillet over medium heat, melt the butter. Add the garlic and cook until fragrant and golden brown, stirring constantly so you don't burn the garlic, about 1 to 2 minutes or so. Stir in chili flakes, brown sugar, and soy sauce and simmer for 1 minute. Add the cooked noodles and some of the reserved ramen water and toss to combine. Push the noodles to the side of the pan and add your beaten egg to the empty slot. You can also do this in the middle of the pan if you want. Scramble the egg until it's almost fully cooked, then toss with your ramen and any additional ramen water if you want until everything is combined. Transfer to a bowl and garnish with everything bagel seasoning, and I added green onions again because I had some leftovers. This one's pretty simple and doesn't look too bad. Let's taste. Wow, that's actually really good. So the way you make this, there's not really that much broth at all. So if you'd like a brothy ramen, this is not going to be for you. But out of 10 overall, I give this a 7.6. I think you should definitely try it. It's really, really tasty. Highly recommend. And if you guys want more instant ramen upgrade recipes like this, let me know in the comments. Remember, you can get all of these recipes for free by signing up for my email list, which is linked in the description box below. I'm going to be sending out all these recipes a day or so after this video goes up. So if you're watching this down the road and you want the recipes, be sure to DM me your email address on Instagram and I'll send those recipes to you completely for free. And if you make any of these, recipes, post them on your story on Instagram and tag me at Dylan Nober. I love seeing your guys' recipe recreations. And don't forget to chew with your mouth closed and subscribe. Love you, bye.